morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, for me chachi amuni na me say obia hoye. Menso me hoye. Thank you very much. We appreciate you for sharing our videos. You are very brave. You are very, very brave. It takes courage to do that. And you are really, really doing wonderful work. Yeah, damasipa, mo share, mo comment, mo share your suggestions and for questions. We really, really appreciate you, and you make the one page, call like we really feel that so thank you for being there for us. Yes, it was only sensitive topic now. Discussing concerning Oban to me worry outside of Islam. Kramonia ba you and Akramoni ba and to me worry outside of Islam. It was so aka. The reason for the verse to be revolved, sababun nuzul. How about saying a verse no ebae? So many reports and prophetic narrations concerning the reason why or what triggered the verse. But we want to mention mensabi na yediaka asem na yewie. Needikan. The whole issue started about something that is known as Sulhul Hudaybiyyah. What is Sulhul Hudaybiyyah? Sulhul Hudaybiyyah is a bond, it's a treaty, a peace treaty, a peace bond signed between Prophet Muhammad and the Quraysh people of Mecca when he moved from Mecca or when he migrated from Mecca to Medina. Okay, what happened? Well, Prophet Muhammad moved from Mecca to Medina, and the whole war then started between himself and the people of Mecca. Na ntokwa ewo muntim. Omo akun back and forth. And omo see ano, say omo ko bond bi, omo sign bond bi, omo sign treaty bi, sene be ya ombe seize fire for the meantime. When two opponents are engaged in battle and they want to cease fire, it doesn't mean that the battle has ended. It doesn't mean that they're not gonna go back to the battle or to the war. No. It's just that for one reason or the other, they want to put their arms down for a particular reason so that they will make peace among themselves. So the Treaty of Hudaybiyyah took place between Prophet Muhammad and people of Mecca. Mimpese mekom bebre aka wasem ne si ye kon hi debi. Now, almost signing Treaty of Hudaybiyyah based on some agreement. Agreement no bi ni say almost signing treaty ni say ombe seize fire for good 20 years. No battle between Prophet Muhammad and the people of Mecca. Oma signing agreement. Oma kwatena se actual say ntokwa ni ye ni untem ye nko Prophet Muhammad ni Makkafo ye nko biom ye seize fire obi ade na kodie to ho for 20 years. And omo among the treaty and among the bond no almost actual say se obi jikromosum tum se makani bi ajikromosum tum na o migrate from Mecca to Medina. Ma prophet njinun to Medina on some fanembra back to Mecca for his people. The second one of the bond is that, or one of the bond states that when someone became a Muslim in Mecca and migrated to Medina to Prophet Muhammad because he's a Muslim, Prophet Muhammad should not accept the person and keep the person. he should return the person to the relatives in Makkah. Now, when this was mentioned, the believers, the Muslims, were angry. And a Prophet Muhammad said, since the counterpart, since the Makkah people are asking for this, let's do it. Short treaty. So the treaty has been signed, the bond has been sealed. Until where the reason of Quran chapter number 60 verse 10. Now my check is some of the narrations. Most of the narrations, prophetic narrations, and hadith are about concerning that point. Is almost one thing, and we want to talk about 2 or 4 of them. Now listen. Hadith number 1, narration number 1, narration Efi Umar ibn al-Khattab. Umar is the second caliph after the death of Prophet Muhammad. No report is hadith way. Or say, لقد صالح نبي الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أهل مكة يوم الهديبية على سلو. Prophet Muhammad has signed a peace treaty with people of Makkah on the day of Hudaybiyyah for staying peace, no war, no anything, no battle, and they're going to cease fire. 1. وَأَعْطَاهُمْ شَيْئًا. And Prophet Muhammad gave the people of Makkah something. لو أن النبي الله أمر عليا أميرا فصنع ذلك صنع نبي الله ما سميت له ولا أطعته. And I see anchor. That thing that Prophet has given to the people of Makkah, if Prophet were to give Imam Ali, the leadership of Muslims, and Imam Ali were to sign or give the people of Hajj or people of Makkah this thing Prophet gave them, me, Umar ibn Khattab, I will never follow Ali and I will never accept that from Ali. And coming Jintum, may accept it from Ali. May accept it from Ali. That is what Umar is saying here. وَكَانَ الَّذِي جَعَلَ لَهُمْ. Umar said, Nia odima omu, Nia Prophet Muhammad dima makafu enini den, Anna man lahika bil kufari min al muslimin lam yaruduhu. Sakramoni bi ejai Islam, ana ojai Islam na otufi Makkah, na otufi Madina, ojai Islam, na ofi annabi hu, na oba eyi Makkah ho a lam yaruduhu. Omu mane nsan ko ne chinka se won san ko bibia ofi. Won san ko nkramofo ho. Ojai na oba omu ho a, omu nka se won san ko bibia ofi, ana won san ko kramofo ho. 1. وَمَنْ لَهِكَ بِالْمُسْلِمِينَ مِنَ الْكُفَّارِ رَدُوهُ. Nemom sek Makkani bi ejai ne relatives ewo Makkah na otu eko Madina ko join nkramofo na obaye kramoni a nkramofo return no emfamba Makkah emfamba ne relatives. This is what Prophet gave them. So this is part of the treaty or the bond they signed. Where can they almost sign? Nti Umar kase anka enye Prophet Muhammad anka sankasa na ewo ho, if not because of Prophet himself being there and our accept his ade na anka obi no yes ade no on behalf of Prophet onu on jintu on dinate padechi da, even if Prophet na man nipa no ekwan so onye ade na onu Umar on the padechi da. This is a whole lot, but we don't want to talk about that one. So that is the first hadith. The second hadith is hadith of Al-Barra ibn Azib, another companion. Umar ibn al-Khattab is a companion. Al-Barra ibn Azib, Al-Barra ibn Azib is also a companion. This is Barra ibn Azib's report about the incident. Or say, Sala an-Nabiyyu sallallahu alayhi wa sallam al-mushrikina yawm al-Hudaybiyyati ala thalathati ashya. Or say, Prophet Muhammad went into bond with the mushrikeen, the polytheists, the so-called Makkah pagans. He went into peace with them on 3 conditions. He says, number 1, ala anna man atahu min al-mushrikina raddahu ilayhim. One, then he said, anybody that will migrate from the pagans and come to him at Makkah, and come to Prophet at Medina, he, Prophet, will return the person back to Makkah. On Jenepanon to her. That is 1. And then 2, وَمَنْ أَتَاهُمْ مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ لَمْ يَرُدُّوهُ. If someone leaves Islam and come to pagans in Makkah, they will not return the person to Prophet Muhammad in Medina. This is one part. Now, when you look at this treaty, or when you look at this bond, over feeling like there is some kind of injustice. There is some kind of injustice in it. Yes, but the point is this. They are at war. And those people signing this treaty are warmongers and warlords. And they know why they are doing this. Where your point number 1. Point number 2 is that someone is trying to make use of someone's weakness. It's like the people of Makkah, the pagans, the so-called pagans of Makkah realized that Prophet Muhammad is in the tight corner. So they wanted to use his tight corner to do that, because even that treaty was signed, Prophet agreed to sign that treaty because he was not strong enough to fight them. He was not strong enough to fight them at that time. Prophet Muhammad, so the people of Makkah, being smart as a warlords and warmongers, they know how this thing works. So weakness at the Atiano, and Prophet Muhammad agreed to that. So be to fi Makkah na oko Prophet Muhammad ho na oko yekramunia. Prophet Muhammad returning no ema na so be to efi Medina na oja kramusum na oko Makkah. Ewo pagans for no they will not return him to Prophet Muhammad. That is the thing. And you think Anka Prophet Muhammad was in the right position to Anka you're very strong and be in the right position. You think, say, Anka Penny, he will not accept this. Penny, he will not take this. Yes, that is the point. So, any asalas ashiano, enuna barabun azib, bubosuno. And then Enoka said, wa ala an yadukulaha min qabil wa yuqimu biha thalatha ayyam. And I say Prophet Muhammad and so onwura Makkah, because the Treaty of Hudaybiyyah no tamana prophet pese anka first time or try self pese oko hatch and almost stopping and Makkah for stopping so mumpen or hatch. Yes, they stopped him that he can't come to hatch. And then Omoka say owura Makkah until Makkah 3 days, Mama 3 days spare, or Mama Prophet Muhammad 3 days spare. So until Makkah or part 3 days, who have a problem, Amano, that is another second treaty. Wala yadkhulaha illa bijullabani silah. Ana mani wura Makkah sumra na weapon ewono. No sword, no spear, no arrow. Mani wura Makkah any arrow. So this is what they agreed upon. Ntomu ya sa agreement we and penny so agreement now take it on, they seal the bond and everything is okay, and then obia ekon kwan. Omuya we faja Abu Jandal. And Abu Jandal, Bema be a friend of Abu Jandal, Efi Medina, Efi Makkah, Eba Prophet Muhammad was a Wafi Makkah for one team. Obey Kramuni, and oba if you kuyudi he. Or no Abu Jandal no to some point he's in chains as our master. The master chenimo, and oba faradahu ilayhim, and a Prophet Muhammad returning Abu Jandal to the Makkah people. So now the bond started taking place. Bond didn't start say a yejuma. Now hadith way Almost say a hadith in Sahih. Okay. The second hadith enemy. The second hadith and the third hadith ni. And no ya Urwa ibn Zubair. Bema bi a friend Urwa ibn Zubair. Ono no report hadith no. Now listen to what he says. Urwa ibn Zubair say, what is Marwan and Miswa bun Mahrama yukhbirani an ashab Rasulillah. Na omu din komo efa komsheni Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad ni disciples ho. And this is what they said. Lamma kataba Suhail bun Amr yawma idin. Ta edana Suhail a treaty and a bond between the Makkah people and Prophet Muhammad. The day the treaty was written, Suhail, the one who wrote the treaty on behalf of the Makkah people, is known as Suhail. Wasi Saadano fi mashtarata Suhail bun Amr al-Nabi. Saadano, there was this condition that Suhail gave Prophet Muhammad. What is the condition? The condition is that annahu la ya'tika minna ahadun. Anybody that will come to you, Prophet Muhammad, from us, Makkah, obefi yewaba uho from Makkah, when can ala dinik, even if oyen kremoni na ofi yewaba uho, illa radatahu ilayna, eje uma usama neba uretenu edimaye. It's the same as first one. That is the point. Wa khallaita bainana wa bainahu. Na wa jaye nu ni asem ediama ni ayebeye no emfa ho, even if he's a Muslim. And no one. Fakari al-mu'minuna dhalika wamta'aduhu minhu. And then believers became worried about it and they frowned against it. But Prophet Muhammad agreed that he would do just like that. Fakatabahu an-nabiyyu ala dhalik. And Prophet agreed upon that treaty. Faradda yawma idhin. Nti Saad dano ana samrenu and a Prophet Muhammad returned Abu Jandal Edia Koma Edima Makafo, because the agreement was that Obifi Makafo Eba Yen return Enfama, your friend is saying, Yemfama in Crofo Ewa Maka. Good. Now, Oritani Abu Jandal, na Abu Jandal, no a Muslim, Wajikra Musuma to no buy, but Prophet returning until after treating Mbema Eba. Mbema eba efi makaba na prophet ariteni omu fi makaba na prophet ariteni omu fi makaba na prophet ariteni omu. But one thing is that ni ayariteni omu no omu dudu na nsa yanko maka. We don't want to talk about what they did. Let's put them aside. Omu yanko maka, but prophet was returning them until women came. When women came, the whole game changed. When women came, the whole game changed. Mbema omuba after treating nyina no. Mbema nyina prophet ariteni omu. Ba edu mba no so no. This is what happened. Waja al-mu'minatu muhajirat. Ena mu'minat, the believers women, the women believers, Muslim women ja ena omuba. Among the Muslim women omubayano, wakanat Kulsum bintu Uqba bun Abi Mu'ayt. Kulsum bi ekaho. Na Kulsum no, she's coming from a noble house. She's coming from a wealthy house. She's coming from a noble house. Kulsum no, ekambana omubayano. And na Kulsum no, she's coming from a noble house and then a rich house. Mbana bae eden enesi. Mbana bae eden enesi. Now, Kulsum we ofi ebusuya kesiye mu. She is rich, she is wealthy, she is known, she is coming from a noble family, and this is what happened. Mimman kharaja ila Rasulillahi sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa hiya atik, or your honorable lady. Wa hiya atik means she was honorable lady. Faja'a ahluha yas'aluna an-nabiyya sallallahu alaihi wasallam an yarji'aha ilayhim. Ana Kulsum ne nkrofo ba se omu sre Prophet Muhammad say omu bisa say on returning omu this year Kulsum enfama omu ewo Maka based on the treaty na omu ye because wa returning mbema bebre o ma mbema bebre san koye ba edu mba so no ase na on returning ye na Kulsum ne busuafo ba ye because of ye busua kese mu na busua no ba ye no mo say on returning Kulsum mfama omu falam yarjiha ilayhi and Rasul, Prophet Muhammad, God's apostle, Allah's apostle, one returning Kulsum, any man kaino, and famma or munkrofo, ewa Maka. Interesting. Wa returning Mbemanina, Mbeme by any na, wa returning Omunina, Mbano edu mbano so dear, or see on returning, on penny, a hawk and a verse by a hawk and a verse by mbema na ya return omu nyina no verse amba se ma ye return omu ba edu mba so de verse aba e wona verse ba se idha ja'akumul mu'minatu muhajiratin famtahinuhunna Allahu a'lam bi imanihinna ila qawlihi wa lahum yahilluna lahunna mba ba ye na Prophet Muhammad mpese obe return mba na di ama makafo no ena Quran verse by Allah reveal verse e katre Prophet Muhammad say mbani de maye return omo it means mbema no yotumi return omo ba mbani de maye return omo why ada na ye return mbema no de verse mbae in fact ye churo treaty na injustice ba treaty mu aye say kafiri ni anase Makka ni fi Makka na okọ Madina na okọ ye kramu a prophet return no Allah amfa verse amba se ma Prophet Muhammad mpene Allah aye dia ma Prophet Muhammad apene so but ebedu mba so amba ba ye ne die Allah the verse aba say mba ba ma ye return omo and the verse is specifically verse nesi su pen say ma yen return ma yen return mmema aden is it that the law Islamic law is being selective, and if it's being selective why sa law we na ye gina so de ka kire wo say as a ceremony abaywa untumi unware obi biara sa law we. Just look at how the law came about. Look at the beginning of the law. Just look at how the law came about. Hwesena law no fase ba ye. Ye churo treat na ye ka se mbema na ba ye return omu. Mbema fi Maka ba ye return omu. Na se mbema fi Madina nkramufo ko Maka ye return omu no Allah ayedi. Ye return mbema no fi Madina no nyina Allah ayedi. Ba ye bedu mba so mba ba ye ne de Allah reveal verse say ma mba no ma ye mma no ma ye mma mo return adai. I still need answer for this. Why? Yo enko eni ana verse no e ba ye so os na another na ye di other report ba ye tin and then hadith and other hadiths followed. And I the hadith bebre e dia ba any nasefo the same hadith no repeat the same thing say mayen returning mbano yen returning mbe mayen returning mbano. One of the hadiths ne bi yom and say anna Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam kana sala quraish yawm al-Hudaybiyyah ala an yurda alayhim man jaa bi ghairi idhn walihi. Was the prophet happening on the treaty say ma obi biara kramoni ana kramoni bia obefi Maka aba Madina a obeba abaji kramosumu etumu no oditum nko no e kramoni mpo a prophet return no enko Maka a return no enko Maka na so obi nso fi Madina na oja kramosumu na okọ Maka fo ho a mo de return no emfa mba Madina ena ekwo so ana oka se falamma hajara nisa ila rasulillah wa ila islam brana mba emigrate ko prophet wa omuji islam tu yan tu munu aballahu an yurdadna ila al-mushrikin nyami Allah ampini se yen return mbanu enfama the so-called pagans in Makkah. The so-called pagans in Makkah. Aballah, Allah ampini. Allah apini say yen return mbema. Allah apini say yen churo say mbema fi Medina. Eko Makkah fo wa. Makkah fo nso mu. No munji omu ntanase. Ba se mbema fi obi tuba no fi Makkah bema. No fi Makkah na oba Medina. Yen return no. Allah apini ba edum ba sunu amba migrate ba ya ne die Allah say ompini eno so Allah say ompini eno so Allah say eno die o si aballahu an yuradana ila al-mushrikina idha hunna umtuhinna bi mihnati al-islam say testi omuna yehu say omuye nkramufo a maye reteni omu. It is interesting. And then fa'arafu annahunna inma jina ragbatan fil islam wa amara biraddi sadaqatihinna ilayhim. Ena wamma prophet amma yari temi omu kununu dol ya omu di tuya ya no omu tuya ma mba na omu di ware omu. Prophet say yari teni daru no, it means ya gu aware no automatically. Nti oba tu efi Medina na oba ofi Makkah na oba Medina pe na ye gu aware no automatically aware ne egu oya kramoni aware ne egu na ye gu aware no automatically. And then it continues to say that innahum raddu ala al-muslimina sadaq man habisu anhunna. Kramofuo no a omo Medina na omo ajimba omo fi Makkah ba ya na omo areteni omo no omo nsani mba no omo sadaki omo dowry na mba manu di mo omo no omo ntua say be example 1000 cedi 2000 omo tua de ware omo a Muslim men in Medina should pay them pagan men the sadaki, the dowry money, and keep the women. If the pagans also paid the Muslim the dowry of their women that they kept, so some kind of exchange. Like just look at the whole thing, and then and I'll say zalikum hukmullah, and I can say we ne mimra. This is the verdict of Allah. Yakum bainakum judge among you. Wallahu alimun hakim. And then he says, fa amsaka Rasulullah an-nisa. Fa amsaka Rasulullah an-nisa. And a prophet Muhammad so mbanu. And oma sizi mbanu warada rijal. And a war returning them. Why keep the women and return the men? Salo way. And I hear the attitude will say, men why? You don't have right to marry any other person. Meanwhile, Allah also anyan ewiasim be nyina nkramofo. So, what do you think? And the law came about in terms of war. They were at war. Na omu they were at each other's neck. Enti no omu sign is treaty way. Right now, the people proposing to you, have you ever seen any Muslim with them having a war? My sister, this is how the law came about. And you are still holding to this law. The law came. So, this is how the law came about. And you are still holding on to the law. The law came about because of war. A battle. They were in battle. And a law nearby just to put some things in order. And some people use someone's weakness to put him in a tight corner. And up to date, who is fighting who today? Who is fighting who today? Why is it your responsibility as a lady to change, to revert someone to Islam before marrying them? How is it your responsibility? Allah no what to me wa de nye na so no adenti na omo manipa no nya Muslim ho ansa na waware no na wama nipa na aba na wo take that responsibility no how so you see this is the reason why this verse came. It's about a treaty, it's about a bond making peace and ceasing fire between Prophet Muhammad and the people of Makkah. Today, are you fighting with anybody? Are you at war? Are you having problem with anybody? Is this someone that will take care of you and help you to achieve your goals in life that you want? Or someone that can pray till their forehead become black, but they don't know how to take care of you? They don't know how to they don't even understand marriage in the first place. Is it the one that prays a lot that you want, or the one that can hold you and take care of you and give you bright and better future? This is how the law came about. If you still want to hold on to the law, learn that I know years okay now. Wake yaki the 1 year. Bayan 1 year what the one abin de hana aure. Hana aure muchita aure one in the bamusulmi ba. Finally, me wrap it up. Me person may be too much because one day we'll come back to this. The thing is, Prophet Muhammad himself, ni baba ewari obi a wanye kramoni kramosum ba ye na o magreti akwa Madina ne kramosum wangu na wariye. Prophet Muhammad himself wangu ni ba wariye because be manu ye be mapa ebi won nsem be manu woska be manu ni oba hwe wanye kramoni prophet ni yemba ba prophet angu na wariye because say ni kunu nye kramoni wangu na wariye eye fact mumbisa mu malams be kasha auren diyan shiba abulu as bon so mbude wannan kofa na san wadan sun so yiku wasu yiga damanshi me dibe sun fidie ono ankasa engu na wariye is it that is smarter than you wangu ni ba wariye be manu ye kakra woni nsemo ye businessman prophet angu ni ba wariye na be manu nye kramoni prophet started preaching Islam o to come Medina ni Islam nyina na be manu nye Muslim ba one single day mpo wangu be mana ni bana wariye. So where from this law that is holding you that you are there up to date, you are not getting married and you want to marry, where from this law? This is enough. There's a lot of proofs that shows that that law is ridiculous. That law is nonsense. The law that is holding you not to marry any other person, as far as the person can look after you, unless you marry Muslim. It's a ridiculous law. There's thousands of proofs that we can use to prove to you, but we want to stop here. This is enough. A word to the wise is enough. I say to you, bye-bye, until we meet again.